My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Grave Encounters. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I did watch this movie about a decade ago, and I didn't like it. I did not find this movie to be scary, but I just rewatched it for the first time, and you know what? I like it. I like it a lot. This movie is different than what I was originally expecting, but I think it's effective in its own way. So let's begin talking about the cast. And acting is very important in any movie, of course, but especially in found footage movies because it has to feel authentic. And I feel like everybody was able to do that. No matter how minor their role may be in this movie, they were convincing. So, the lead, Sean Rogerson, I thought did a real great job. He's able to carry this movie incredibly well, and he sells you on the escalation of events in this movie. He sells you on the hopelessness. So I was impressed with him. Ashley Grzalko, I think, actually might be the standout performance. She is the one freaking out, she is the one crying, and she just sells you on the terror that these characters are experiencing. And she, she, she brought more weight to this movie. Moen Mendizel and Mackenzie Gray, I thought both did a good job. Juan Redingo also did a good job. But I'm going to talk about Luis Javier, who is only in this movie for like maybe a minute, and he plays a gardener. And in this 1 minute, he became my favorite character. It is such a hilarious moment, and he nails it. So great job, Lewis. But anyways, like I said, the cast is a strength of this movie, and I do think it's well directed by the Vicious Brothers. They bring enough atmosphere here. I do love the location of this abandoned mental asylum. There are a few really effective, traditionally scary scenes, like the scene when her hair is in the air. That gave me chills. The scene with the bathtub I thought was effective, but it's the psychological elements that allow this movie to stand out. If you've seen the movie, you know what scene I'm going to talk about, but it's the scene when they finally break through the front door and the hospital just keeps going. I also love how at first the door says death awaits and everybody's like, okay, that's lame. But when we see it again in this moment, it's chilling. Really well done. But just the idea that they can't escape, that this hospital seems to be shifting and transforming and just not making it possible for them to leave. They're either stuck in a different reality or time is at a standstill for them. Like it's always nighttime and they're waiting on that one guy to let them out, but he never comes. And we just don't know where or what's happening. And you just feel this hopelessness that no matter what they do, they can't get out. And it's just really effective on a psychological level. And the way that like things escalate, like they wake up and she has hello carved into her back, and they wake up and they have these mental patient bracelets around their arm. And the fact that some characters just disappear like that, like, it plays tricks on your mind. So that is the best part of this movie. But I still got some issues. The biggest one being that whenever we see something more traditionally spooky, it's not scary. It just looks kind of cheap and pathetic, like the stretched out mouth. It's just been there, done that. It's not good. It looks like a Snapchat filter. I would have liked a bit more typical spooky moments in this movie. I think the movie can feel maybe like 10 minutes too long, and I'm not a fan of um, the main character finding out that the doctors were dealing with some occult stuff. I think it gives a rather easy explanation, and it just doesn't add anything. I think the lack of an explanation stays with you more. So I still got some issues with this movie. It's not perfect, but it's still a very effective movie if you know what you want from it. If you want a movie like The Conjuring or Insidious or Paranormal Activity, this isn't that. But if you want something more in line with the Blair Witch Project, then I think this movie does a respectable job. So I'm giving Grave Encounters a 7 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Grave Encounters? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.